We're focusing on a critical piece of the puzzle: data quality assurance. How does AI validate and cleanse data to make AML and KYC processes more accurate? Stick around for a journey where we'll break it all down. And whether you're a banking professional, a tech enthusiast, or just curious, this video is for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about why AML is such a big deal. Money laundering is a global problem, with trillions of dollars funneled through illegal channels every year. Banks are on the front lines, using AML systems to detect suspicious transactions and comply with regulations like the Bank Secrecy Act or FATF standards. But here's the catch: AML systems are only as good as the data they work with. Poor data quality, think incomplete records, duplicates, or outdated info, can lead to false positives, missed red flags, and hefty fines. That's where AI comes in, transforming how banks ensure their data is clean, accurate, and ready for action. Before we get technical, let's also touch on KYC, Know Your Customer. It's the process of verifying customer identities to prevent fraud. Both AML and KYC rely on high-quality data, and AI is the game changer here. So, what makes data quality such a challenge in AML? Let's break it down. Banks deal with massive data sets: customer profiles, transaction histories, third-party data, you name it. This data comes from different sources, like mobile apps, ATMs, or even external credit bureaus. The problem? These sources often use different formats, have missing fields, or contain errors. For example, a customer's name might be listed as John Smith in one system and J. Smith in another. Sounds simple, but these inconsistencies can confuse AML systems and trigger unnecessary alerts. Then there's the issue of volume. A large bank processes millions of transactions daily. Manually cleaning this data? Impossible. And if the data isn't clean, AML systems might flag legitimate transactions as suspicious, or worse, miss actual fraud. This is where AI steps in to save the day. Let's get into the meat of it. How does AI validate data for AML? Validation is about ensuring data is accurate, complete, and consistent. AI uses a few key techniques here. First up, machine learning. ML algorithms can match and deduplicate records across systems. For example, fuzzy matching algorithms can recognize that John Smith and J. Smith are the same person by analyzing patterns like addresses or birth dates. This reduces duplicates and ensures a single, accurate customer profile for KYC checks. Next, NLP. A lot of AML data, like customer emails or scanned IDs, is unstructured, meaning it's not neatly organized in tables. NLP can extract key info, like names or account numbers, from these documents and flag inconsistencies. For instance, if a passport scan lists a different address than the bank's records, NLP catches it. Finally, anomaly detection. AI can spot outliers in data, like a transaction amount that's way off for a customer's profile or a missing field in a KYC form. These anomalies are flagged for review, ensuring the data feeding into AML systems is reliable. Validation is only half the story. AI also cleanses data, fixing errors, filling gaps, and standardizing formats. Let's look at 3 ways AI does this. AI can enrich incomplete datasets by cross-referencing external sources. For example, if a customer's address is missing, AI might pull verified data from a trusted third party, like a credit bureau, to fill the gap. AI standardizes data formats across systems. For instance, it can convert all dates to a single format, like MMDDYYY, or normalize currency values. This ensures AML systems aren't tripped up by formatting issues. AI can also correct errors, like misspellings or typos. Using predictive models, it can suggest corrections. For example, changing John Smith to John Smith based on other records. This keeps the data clean and reduces false positives in AML alerts. Let's make this concrete with some real-world examples. Major banks like HSBC and JPMorgan Chase are using AI for AML data quality. HSBC, for instance, implemented an AI system that reduced false positives in AML alerts by 20% by improving data accuracy. Another example is a fintech startup, Comply Advantage, which uses AI to cleanse and validate transaction data in real time, helping smaller banks stay compliant. These systems aren't just tech wizardry. They save millions in fines and protect banks from reputational damage. So what are the benefits? First, efficiency. AI automates tasks that would take teams weeks. Second, accuracy. Cleaner data means fewer errors and better fraud detection. Third, compliance. AI helps banks meet strict regulatory standards, but there are challenges too. AI models need high-quality training data, and there's the risk of over-reliance. Plus, implementing AI can be costly upfront, especially for smaller banks. Looking ahead, AI's role in AML is only growing. We're seeing trends like federated learning, where banks share AI models without sharing sensitive data, and explainable AI, which makes AML decisions more transparent for regulators. The future is about smarter, faster, and more collaborative systems. Alright, let's tackle some questions you might have. We've prepped a few based on common searches. How does AI reduce false positives in AML? Host: AI improves data quality, so the system focuses on real red flags, not errors like mismatched names. Not quite. It's a tool to help analysts focus on high-priority cases, not a full replacement. It varies, but large banks might invest millions upfront, while smaller firms can use cloud-based AI solutions for less. Wow, we covered a lot today, from how AI validates and cleanses data to its real-world impact on AML and KYC. The key takeaway? AI is transforming banking by making data quality assurance faster, smarter, and more reliable. If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up, share this video, and let us know in the comments what other AI topics you want to explore. For more deep dives, check out our playlist on AI in finance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.